Hello and welcome to Cronkite Cut, where our entertainment news is a cut above the rest.
As you can see, Josh and I are in the Christmas spirit. I pulled out my ugliest Christmas sweater to celebrate.
I have my prettiest Christmas tie. It is not ugly at all, I've been
not
told.
tacky.
Haven't been getting weird looks.
No, not at all.
Great stories coming up. We got some Black Friday news, wildest wedding in the West.
UPS is now selling sex toys, and a Honey Boo Boo star is selling an Ebola vaccine. You don't want to miss that.
What else is new? She's Sydney Eisenberg.
He's Josh Cutlip.
Let's get to it.
Now, we all have that one celebrity that we would do anything to meet. But one Ariana Grande fan tried so hard that he actually ended up in a psychiatric hold. Tim Normandin ended up in the psychiatric facility after he showed up dressed in a Santa suit to Grande's record label. Now, this isn't the first weird thing Normandin has done to try to woo Grande. He also sent her a 42-pound pumpkin, a rock from the White Mountains of New Hampshire, a $200 anklet from Kay Jewelers, and Yankee candles. Normandin was put in a psych hold for 3 days and is now back on the streets. I mean, you can't deny that he's persistent.
So we all know Ken loves Barbie, but how much do you love her? Is she worth fighting for? One woman in Norwalk, California certainly thought so. Black Friday, she threw a punch for the $5 doll, and police were called. No surprise here, since Black Friday has been known for some overly aggressive shoppers in the past. This year, some of the more fought-over pieces were Barbies, subwoofer speakers, and televisions.
Well, now that TLC's Honey Boo Boo has been canceled, the family has to look for new ways to make money. And it looks like Chickadee has found the most interesting job. She's now part of a company called Young Living Essential Oils. They provide a variety of oils, including an Ebola blocking oil. Now, don't worry, this oil is multi-purpose according to the company, so it can also cure cancer. Chickadee also set up a GoFundMe page over the weekend to give her some extra pocket change. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Big news, 3D printing is finally available at UPS. The company announced their 3D printing service, and they mentioned how they don't prohibit the printing of sex toys. They even have templates for such items online. So it looks like there's more than one way to get a big package from UPS this holiday season. 132,106,619. Does that number mean anything to you? It should, because you probably contributed to it. That's the number of views Taylor Swift's new music video, Blank Space, has on YouTube.
We sent our very own Melanie Abramoff to get an interview with the director, Joseph Kahn. Take a look.
She's super hardworking. Never was she lazy. Taylor had like, what, 20 costume changes or something like that, and we never waited on her. She was fast. You know, and when the light would go down, for instance, that scene where she dropped the phone into the pool, that was like maybe like a 5-minute change or something like that, you know, because we had to run and get the light. So she understands that if the light's going down, she's got to be fast. And in fact, she pushed harder. Like at some point, we were like, do we even have time to do a costume change? And she said, yeah, I'll be really fast. And she did it. And that's what made the video. Like if it wasn't for that breadth of effort that she put into it, there would be no video. I never really do this with a lot of artists. I was collaborating with her and I was showing her the edit as we were going, and she was getting really excited. And I've never seen an artist react to an edit the way she does, because she could actually see the edit, she could actually feel the edit, and she understood that the blank spaces in between the edits that were put in, because there'd be a shot, then it'd be black, then there'd be another shot, and as we filled in the black, she would get super excited. So it was really amazing to see how much she understood music video language and how much she appreciated the actual art of editing. The director can embellish as much as he can, but I think that the artist, you know, a lot of them, they live with the song. They've lived with it, like, you know, the director lives with it for like a week or two, and the artist has been living it with for like a year. Part of it is just trying to figure out like how to logistically put it together. I did a story breakdown before we shot, where we went through the entire song, and I put like images to every piece of the song. It feels like architecture, basically, you know? And so an artist comes to you and says, I would like my house to look this way, and then you just sort of figure out the plumbing of how to make that work. But it's still going to be their vision. You know, the actual video was shot in like 2 different locations, for instance. Like it's not one mansion. It looks like one mansion, but it was actually done in 2 different mansions. I'm not really sure why she gets some of the haters that she does, but I think everybody does. Most people that are successful do. But in my opinion, if you look at the definition of a hater, what are they really hating? That she's successful, that she's pretty, that she's intelligent, that, you know, that she works hard? I mean, what exactly are you hating? I don't get it.
You know, Josh, I just love making Christmas ornaments.
I love making Christmas ornaments too, while watching movies.
Me too, that's like my favorite thing. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Katie Malice.
Katie Malice.
What? Well, here's Katie Malice for tips on both.
So if you're like me and you love making wish lists before Christmas, just to make sure all of your friends and family know exactly what you want. But if you really want to make sure people know, why not hang your list right on the tree? With this simple arts and crafts project, you can be sure people will check your list and check it twice. Everything you see here can be purchased at your local arts and crafts store for under $15. The supplies include clear plastic Christmas tree ornaments, scrapbooking letters, and some fun decorative pieces for the inside. And of course, your list. This is a great project for kids, and it's a great way to get in the holiday spirit. And as you can see, this is mine, because, you know, Katie. And all you have to do is stick these decorative little pieces right inside with your list. When you pop the top off, stick that right on, just like that. And then these scrapbook letters, you can just stick right on. Super easy, super simple, takes under 5 minutes. All right, Christmas is a time for a lot of new movie releases. Movies like Into the Woods, The Interview, and Annie are all hitting theaters in December. The movie Unbroken, which comes out on Christmas Day, is a chronicle of the life of Louis Zamperini, an Olympic runner who was taken prisoner by Japanese forces during World War II. The movie includes stars like Garrett Hedlund and Jack O'Connell, and is directed by none other than Angelina Jolie. Although the film isn't being released until Christmas, some reviews have already been released. The verdict seems to be that it's a classical, feel-good wartime movie. People have even started to question whether or not Jolie will be nominated for the Best Director award at the Oscars. I guess we'll have to wait and see until Christmas to find out if Unbroken lives up to all the hype.
Thanks, Katie. I'm definitely going to use those tips this holiday season.
Sydney, does this tie make me look fat?
I mean, it is the holidays.
Yeah, I guess.
It's only a few pounds. You're okay.
I guess. Well, we sent Austin Miller and Kaylin Burke to teach us how to get fit during this sweet-filled holiday season.
The main concern this holiday season, as always, is putting on some extra winter weight. Me and Kaylin are here with Chase Hansen, a kinesiology major here at ASU, and he's going to show us how to incorporate fitness into our daily routine.
Yeah, lately, Austin, we've been seeing this fit is the new skinny movement across media outlets, where working out is becoming almost as popularized as jazzercise was back in the 80s. Do you think it'll make a comeback?
Although all of us want to be fit and as healthy as possible, it's not always that feasible, especially during the chaotic holiday season.
Yeah, I agree. When my family comes in from out of town for the holidays, we get super busy just hanging out and catching up.
I get super busy eating all that food on my plate.
Chase, do you have any exercises that would be easy to incorporate into the daily routine without actually having to hit the gym?
I do.
Go ahead and show us what you got.
Yeah, we're going to try it out with you. We came prepared.
All right, so once you've done your warm-up, we're going to do some push-ups. So we'll start with your standard push-up position.
Okay, I know that
So
one.
flat back, arms shoulder width apart.
Oh, I don't remember the last time I did a push-up.
I got this.
So just as an example, we're going to go down once. So down.
Down. One.
Now we're going to switch it up.
Easy enough. Uh-oh.
Bring your hands out, wide base. This targets a little bit of a different muscle group. So down again.
That one is a little tougher.
Yes. All right. Now close grip.
Uh-oh, I might have to sit
Down
this one
one more
out.
time.
Yeah, I'm sitting it out.
Using muscles I didn't know I had.
All right. Good job, guys.
Thanks.
Oh, good.
Oh, are you
And I've got
okay?
one more thing in store for you guys.
Really?
So what we're going to do
I'm already
is a thing
tired.
called bicycle kicks. So
Okay.
what you do, down on the ground again.
Right. Get down. Get down.
Try to get comfortable.
Okay.
All right, so feet out like this. Try to find a balance. With your legs out. And bring your arms up. Hands behind your ears.
Okay.
And then you're going to touch your opposite elbow to your opposite knee. And you're going to keep cycling through that for usually about 30 seconds or so.
All right, we can do this.
All right, you guys ready?
Last one, we can do it.
Begin. Go.
I'm falling.
Come on, Austin.
It's too hard.
It's the last exercise. You got it.
I can't.
Look at it. Chase is doing it. Stop being such a
This is
wimp.
way harder than it was.
Whew, that was good.
I give up.
You guys did great.
Thanks so much, Chase.
Well, I think I'm done for the day. I don't know about you guys, but
Yeah,
It's a
I'm
lot of
kind of
fitness
tired and
elements.
kind of hungry. I think we're gonna go grab a bite to eat after burning all those calories.
reporting for Cronkite Cut, I'm Austin Miller.
I'm Kaylin Burke, and we're sending you all back to the studio.
So since I was the winner of the pumpkin decorating challenge on the Halloween episode, I decided to challenge Josh to a cookie decorating contest so I can have my two-peat.
Well, you better hope luck is on your side, because when I was younger, my Uncle Buck taught me a very effective way to frost cookies.
I mean, I already have a strategy all made up. So
Are you sure?
I'm positive. Now, In order to make this fair, we have our producer Melanie, who's going to time us for 15 seconds. And pretty much, we have our own special food coloring right here. I have purple. He's in the holiday spirit with his green. And whoever frosts the most cookie wins.
Are you ready?
Are you ready to lose?
Yeah, let's do this. Ready?
Ready?
3, 2, 1, go.
So I think you're gonna lose this because I'm a master decorator. So, what are you doing?
Do you see this? So
what?
effective.
That's no. Oh, you wanna know what's effective? This.
No, hey, what? Excuse me. Oh,
There
no,
it is.
that's not, whoa, whoa.
That's fair. That's all fair.
Excuse me. I
No,
don't think, okay, we're
that's
done here.
fair.
We're done, we're done,
That's
we're done.
fair.
Stop
That's
it.
all
No, no,
decorated.
no. I don't think so.
That is so decorated.
This is not frosted.
That is so decorated.
This is not frosted.
Oh,
Did you
yeah,
see
it is.
how beautifully this is?
God, no, that's
oh.
1, 2, 3, 2 rows. I think I win.
That is,
I win.
oh my God.
I win.
The
You
bib really helped.
You wanna know what? I win.
I don't think that's fair,
That's
but that's
so
up for
fair.
you to decide at home. So make sure you vote on Facebook. Come on, give me some props. It's too good.
Go vote on our Facebook at Cronkite Cut. And now we're going to jump over to Melanie Abramoff, who has a special holiday treat on her edition of College Cuisine.
Melanie?
So it's holiday season, which obviously means lots and lots of peppermint. So I decided to make a peppermint bark that you can make right in your microwave in your dorm. So what you're gonna need is white chocolate, semi-sweet chocolate, a plate covered with some release foil so you can get it off, and then some peppermint. So the first thing you're gonna do is melt your chocolate, which I do 30 seconds at a time. You're gonna take your semi-sweet first, and you're going to pour it on to your plate and swirl it around. And then you're gonna add on to your white chocolate. And you can put that right on top. And then you can swirl that around too. So it's a nice layer of both of the chocolates. Then you're gonna take your candy canes, which I unwrapped, I put it in a bag. This is the fun part, you're gonna smash it. And smash it with a hammer. So I smashed it. Now I'm gonna take it and sprinkle it on top. And then you're gonna put it into your freezer or your fridge. Put it in my fridge maybe for an hour, freezer maybe for 15 minutes. And then you have your finished product. When it's done, it should peel off the foil very nicely so you have a smooth back like this. Then you can eat it. Happy holidays.
Well, Josh, that wraps up our last episode of the year.
That's so terrible,
I know,
Sydney.
it flew by so quick.
If you guys missed us over the break, it's understandable. Just look at us.
We're kind of adorable.
It's okay, though. You can follow us on Twitter, follow us on Instagram, like us on Facebook. Visit our website, www.cronkitecut.weebly.com.
Well, I think that's it. For the last time in 2014, he's Josh Cutlip.
She's Sydney Eisenberg.
Have a happy holidays.
We'll see you next time.